Good morning, Kiki Ice. How are you, love? Trying to get it where we're just looking at the tree and I can still see chat. Hi, Teresa Nelson. Hi, Kentucky Mama. You're so Kiki Ice. Hi, Susan Bezio. Darlings, it isn't my plan for you to see me because I've only been up for an hour and a half. I've taken care of all of the animal rescue chores this morning. Hi, Lucy Cat. And I have brushed my hair, but I'm still in my robe. Hi, Chloe Jade. You guys know why we're here on a live stream on the 15th of the month without looking at the title, which is merely October 15th, 2023, Summer Wells. When our channel, and I say our because this is also your channel, well, here, you guys aren't going to freak out. Let me, hang on a second. Hi. I really didn't plan on you seeing me, but that started feeling a little bit weird. So, as far as you guys are concerned, is this acceptable? I'm clothed underneath. Hi, Kathy Riviera. I'm clothed underneath. Happy Sunday, Kathy Riviera. It's okay, Teresa. I take your word for it. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. Chloe Jade, it was my mother's robe. My mother passed away July 22nd of 2012 at the age of 93, still kicking up here on all 8 cylinders. Her body just wore out. I'm paying attention. Hi. Hi, Sassy Brenda. Mama's body just wore out. And she told me, as her baby, the only child she had left, she said, baby, I'm sorry, but I'm ready to go home and be with Daddy. So I have a lot of Mama's things. Hi, Esther. Hi, Gypsy Girl. And this robe is one of them. Like I said, I wasn't planning on you guys seeing me. I was hoping to catch sunrise through the tree, but the way things are organized here now with the new addition to our rescue, Rags the dog, is right in here. That's the old catio with a very heavy-duty waterproof tarp over it. And so if you hear puppy whining, it'll be her. But it's arranged a little bit differently, kind of close quarters. So, hi, Crime Creepy. It's good to see you, so to speak. I'm glad you think it's good to see me, Crime. If you weren't here a few minutes ago, I had the camera pointed at the trees, hoping to catch a sunrise on a cloudy day. I wasn't actually prepared to be on camera, but then it started feeling kind of odd. You babies are used to seeing me. So, babies, back to what I was saying there. October 15th, 2023, Summer Wells. I made my audience, my viewers, my subs, a vow that as long as I am able to talk and I'm alive, which kind of goes hand in hand, right? We'll never stop talking about Summer Wells over here. Oops, I'm sorry, that's a pecan falling on the carport. But when I made the announcement that our channel was making a change, kinder, gentler, more loving. As well as if there's nothing new about summer, what are we actually doing? Now, some might say clicks and views, and of course, if you're on YouTube and you say you don't want clicks and views, then why are you here? Because if you have something to say, of course you would want views. If you have an opinion, you want someone to hear it. So, as most of you know, there came a point quite some time ago, in Summer's case, where insofar as social media is concerned, it became a three-ring circus. It went from, hi Shay, babies, if I've missed you in chat, I'm sorry, you know how I am. Hi Judy. I know I'm preaching to the choir here. You all have been on this journey. Hi Tennessee Blonde One. You know what has happened in her case here. I'm not going to go over. I just want to remind you why this channel, Lip Locked No More, shifted gears. I don't choose to participate in the three-ring circus. I have withdrawn from pretty much drama other than approaching it from a comedic standpoint. When it comes to summer. Now you'll see things on this channel, yes, where I'll come at somebody sideways when they have offended me, and always, and you can underline the word always. You guys know, I remind you, I don't like words like always, forever, never, everyone, everybody, everything. Why have I told you? Because those words so very, very rarely actually apply. So, hi Patty Ponytail. Hi Shelly Ray. So you will still see things on this channel when they're not related to summer. That, hi Alana, that will be me telling somebody how the cow ate the cabbage, but back to the always thing. You can rest assured that if you see on this channel me coming sideways at somebody, it is always because they came at me first and I am defending myself. Always. I will never attack, at least without reason. So I wanted to give you that little assurance up front. And now we're going to get back to Summer Wells. This live stream isn't going to be terribly long. There's no new news. But I told you guys on the 15th of every month, so long as I am able, or until Summer Moon Utah Wells is rescued or recovered. It's okay, baby. It's okay. No. No. Good girl. Good girl. We may move if she keeps it up. I made you guys a promise that on the 15th of every month, I would go live. Summer would be the title. And give you guys a chat room if you want to access it here, where you won't get any drama, you won't get any backbiting, you won't be attacked in the live chat. All communities are welcomed here. It doesn't matter to me what channels you sub to, what live chats you go into, where you leave comments, who your favorite creator is. Does not matter to me. Not on the 15th of the month. She's got a bit of a log in there, like a real one. I want y'all to have a chat room if you want it, where no matter where you're coming from in regards to other YouTube channels, you have a place where you can get along for summer. I think we may move if Rags is going to keep up tearing up her log. What are you doing? What are you tearing up now? Hi, lost little ones. This is Rags. And she's why you haven't been seeing me a whole lot on this channel. And if she doesn't settle down with her boredom right now, she's bored. Okay. She's already been out this morning. She's had her breakfast. She's had her walk. She's gone pee-pee. She's gone poo-poo. She's had pets and all and love. High blessings to all. Hi, Texaholic. Let me flip it. But she's part border collie. At least without a DNA test, that's what the veterinarian thinks. If you know anything about border collies, then you know that Rags, she's a female, she'll be spayed November 15th. We rescued her out, or I rescued her out of the middle of the road, about get traffic slamming on brakes and all that business. Shay, honey, I know. I know it. Hi, Sifta. Yeah, rescues are the best, Sifta. Shay, baby, I like for it to be over here like it is over in your live chat where people can speak openly and freely, but understand that there are boundaries here. Especially when we're talking about a missing child, and in particular, in my case today, Summer Moon Utah Wells. The mere idea, Shay, to me, of going into a live chat when the topic is summer, especially when it's not a controversial live. By that, what I mean is perhaps, hi, was his, hi, someone, thank you. Hi, Lena. I had an Aunt Lena. My mother's sister was Lena. I'm in Arkansas, dear. I'm in north central Arkansas, Greers Ferry Lake, a town called Heber Springs. She's so rowdy. I think we'll move. I mean, is that terribly distracting to you guys? To hear Rags playing around? If it's terribly distracting, we'll move. Oh, Shade, you made a... Oh, baby, what? Yesterday in your live, you referred to Dan Armstrong, but you meant Cecil Moon. Baby, Shay, honey, I misspeak all the time. I've said wrong dates. I've said wrong names. Baby, on live stream especially. And usually, Shay, what I'll do, because I don't know how to edit, I don't know if this will help you, but what I'll do is I'll go back into my own comment section or the description, one or the other, and I'll make an amendment, a retraction or a correction, and I'll denote it as to what it is. Like in your case, it would be a correction, honey. Maybe go back to your live. And of course, everybody that's here is seeing it. You already did. You already did what I was going to recommend. But Shay, sweetheart, I think, especially people who have been paying attention to Summer's case for quite some time, honey, they know that we know that we just merely misspoke in stream of consciousness speaking. Hi, Morris 17. Hi, Kitty Cat. And I find them to be quite forgiving and understanding. Now you're going to have those, the smart alecks, but those are the ones that I was talking about, that I don't understand why they even come into chats when it's like this kind of a thing. I have no news about Summer Moon Utah Wells. I'm watching. I go to TBI.com, Summer Wells, every day. I watch responsible channels like Shay's Safe Place. When I want to know about Summer and what somebody might have said or done. There are others. But Shay's heart is in it. There's a difference when your heart is in it. And it hurts particularly badly when your heart is in it. And there's all the drama. On the 15th of June of 2021, a beautiful, vivacious, energetic, beautiful child, a little girl who was 5 years old at the time, disappeared off of the face of the earth. Her name is Summer Moon Utah Wells. Summer has blonde hair and blue eyes. If she's still alive, of course, she would be 7 now, because she was born on February the 4th of 2016. If she's still alive, her hair color may not be blonde anymore. Someone may be attempting to disguise her by changing hair color. I don't address her weight and height at the time of her disappearance, although it is posted on the TBI.com Summer Wells page. The reason I don't is because if Summer's still alive, she won't look anything, hardly at all, like she did on the 15th of June. I thought I could do this if I just did it once a month. I'm sorry. If Summer is still alive, she won't look anything at all the way she did on the 15th of June of 2021. Not hardly. However, on the TBI.com Summer Wells page, there is an age-progressed photograph of Summer in which, to me, she looks like her Aunt Rose with blonde hair. Her Aunt Rose is also missing and has been for a number of years. She also vanished off of the face of the earth without a trace. Strange, isn't it? Summer's Aunt Rosemarie Bly was 21 when she disappeared. How very odd. Nonetheless, we've been told by the mother of Summer Wells, Candace Bly Wells, who was with her that day, June the 15th of 2021. Well, here's a quote from Candace Bly talking to Chris McDonough of the Interview Room. When asked, quote, "All I know is we went to the hospital at 8 o'clock, close quote. Summer's mother seemed to be concerned about Summer's grandmother's knee. Seems Candace Harrer, the maternal grandmother who also lived on the property at 110 Ben Hill Road in the Beech Creek community, somewhat near Rogersville, Tennessee, way out in the country, hills and hollers of Northeast Tennessee. But according to her mama, according to her grandma, to Summer's grandma, Candace Harrer, Candace Bly was concerned about Candace Harrer's knee. Reportedly, she'd been having some problems with it. So it seemed like Candace Bly just pretty much insisted that her mama go get that knee checked out on the 15th of June. And so all Candace Bly knows is they went to the hospital at 8 o'clock and get her mama's knee attended to. While they're sitting there in the parking lot, they being, this is all reportedly, allegedly, this is what we've been told. And I'm going over it skimming across the surface, just in case there's one person doesn't know what we're talking about. Candace Bly and Summer Wells are sitting in Candace Harrow's truck in the parking lot of Holston Medical Center on the morning of June the 15th, 2021, when allegedly Candace Bly receives a telephone call from a young man who at the time was 15 years old, reportedly, according to his mother, the boy that we refer to as H because he is still a minor, did not know that Candace Bly was in town in Kingsport, where he lives. Called her up to see what she was doing. Found out she was in town, had her mama at the medical center getting her knee checked, and well, it gets a little cloudy there. As to exactly who texted, who called, blah, 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 we mostly know the story, but the end result is that Candace Bly and Summer Wells go and pick up Hunter and H. I'm sorry, Andrew, if you happen to be listening. I try very hard not to say your son's name. No. Rags. No bark. There's a rescue kitty nearby. I may have to go give her the command. It's no bark. No bark. Rags. No bark. Give me a second, guys. And you guys chat away. You chat all you want about Summer and the related issues. Okay? Give me a second. Let me give her the actual command. See if it'll work. She's a puppy. Rags, no bark. No bark. Good girl. Good girl. Here's a biscuit. A biscuit. Good girl. Good girl. Sorry about that, guys. I've learned to keep something in my pocket. I'm learning. I haven't had a dog since 1976 and never a big dog. On my other channel, people are helping me, and my neighbor has a certified service dog, so she's helping me a lot too. Hi, Jen R. Lucy, we're hoping to find her a good home where there are young people out in the country with children, but at this point, we're keeping her. She's been here 1 week. Yesterday evening. The rescue story is on my other channel, Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction. She's already had her checkup, already got her shots. She finished meds yesterday morning for hookworm, and she is on her 5th day of treatment for a urinary tract infection. She was dumped like a bag of old rags by somebody that didn't want her. I don't know. So we're learning together. And to me, And to me, she looks an awful, awful lot. We're going to have to move. I know it's extremely tacky to walk around with a cigarette hanging out between my lips. If my mama had seen me do that, even at my age, I would be in big trouble. Tacky. Okay. Now, you're going to hear a bit harsher command this time. Rex. No bark. No bark. No. I may have to ask Bob to come out and take her around. Oh gosh, now it's almost a full body shot. But her racket is incredibly distracting to me while I'm trying to talk about summer. Sorry. If you heard the cussing through the door, I apologize. That was me making a very firm request to my husband that he come out here and help me by doing something with the rescue puppy so that I can focus on what we're doing. Thank you, honey. I had to come around here because she's bored. So she's tearing things up and making quite the racket, and I couldn't even sit around there and talk about summer because of it. So thank you for helping me. So, improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's what they say. My second oldest son, a Marine. That was their motto. Improvise, adapt, and overcome, Mama. So, hi, Lisa. Hi, funny face. So, wrap it around your wrist. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to leave you sitting for a minute. We have a situation and I have to deal with it. He's not accustomed to dealing with her. She got away from him. Anyway, I'm sorry for the disruptions. I had really hoped that going live early in the morning after taking care of the cat and dog chores, having my coffee and cigarette, that we could have a calm, relaxed. It's not working out that way. C'est la vie. It's real life. So, regardless of the reasons that they give, hi, Crystal, thank you. regardless of the reasons that they give, it ends up that H and Summer, Candace Bly, and reportedly Candace Harrer end up at Warriors Path State Park for the swimming hole video that ended up on TikTok. They had gotten a Sonic slushies and went to Discount Tobacco, Hippie House, not necessarily in this order. I'm just listing the places. We've all seen places they went, priceless. Foods was evidently the last stop before dropping H back off at his home. It's so odd to me that Candace Bly would, unsolicited and unprovoked, say to Hunter, "I'm sorry, but you're not going to our house with us, you're going home." But it would seem like, they were pretty much in town, Kingsport, to what, around 2:30 in the afternoon on the 15th of June of 2021. And then they made their way home to 110 Ben Hill Road, where something happened. Something terrible happened. And none of us know what that terrible thing is. There are theories, many of them. I have my own. I've shared them over the past over 2 years on this channel. None of them are good. Well, maybe one theory. A theory that has been put out there that through some sort of arrangement or another, that perhaps Summer is somewhere with someone, somebodies who love her, are nurturing her, giving her a good upbringing, seeing to good health, and encouraging her interests. And perhaps helping her grow into a beautiful young lady. Sounds like a fairy tale, doesn't it? But we are not children here. And we don't believe in fairy tales. Did Summer wander away? Did she get lost? Did she wander away and a stranger picked her up? Did she wander away and someone she knew picked her up? Did she wander away and get hit by a car and killed and picked up? Did a stranger find their way to 110 Ben Hill Road out in the middle of nowhere in northeast Tennessee and take her? The tree trimmers were there. Was it one of them? The neighbor reportedly heard a scream between 4:30 and 4:42 p.m. on the 15th of June of 2021, and perhaps the slamming of a door, and perhaps the sound of the traction of a vehicle going up the very steep and reportedly almost unmanageable driveway at 110 Ben Hill Road, but only to the basement door. Never heard to come back down. We know Summer was not kidnapped because there's been no ransom requested. So if she was taken, it was not for kidnapping purposes, because kidnapping technically by definition requires ransom for return. As far as we know, here in the public. Could there have been a planned abduction, such as, for reasons unknown to us, arrangements were made by the parents, one of the parents, the grandmother and the parents and a neighbor, any neighbor. To have Summer taken away. Did the church, maybe the church people saw Summer's need for more than just love. Maybe they saw her need for medical attention, dental attention, food. Was she sold? Was she perhaps sold on a temporary basis to be returned and was not? Was she perhaps sold on a temporary basis and was returned not in the same condition she was in when she left? We don't know. None of us. We don't know. We know very little of what law enforcement knows. They're being very tight-lipped. They're playing their cards very, very close to their vest. And I don't mean the piece of crap Ronnie Lawson, who's the sheriff of Hawkins County, Tennessee, who I hold in the highest fucking disdain. Always have and shall continue to do so. Ronnie Lawson, you're a piece of shit, and so's your kid. Your kid's behavior is learned behavior according to the Department of Justice of the United States of America. Ronnie Lawson, where did your son Brandon learn his behavior? Makes me wonder. When I talk about law enforcement in Tennessee, I'm talking about the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, not Detective Pruitt, who comes in and checks his fucking emails every day, looks at the tip line, handles what he can, comes in the next day and handles what he couldn't handle the day before. You're so fucking overwhelmed, Detective Pruitt. They're in your drug-free county of Hawkins, you know, where your sheriff told us years ago, we have no drug problems here. Fucking liar. I beg your pardon. We basically know nothing. And we're sure as hell not giving up, and we're not going to shut up about it. I'm not going to shut up about it. I think we can rest assured Shay's Safe Place is not going to shut up about it. There are a few other responsible channels out there that are not going to shut up about it either. So few, I can pretty much count them on one hand, and that includes mine. Thank you for helping me, honey. This is very unusual behavior for her. It's the first time I've tried to do a live stream sitting outside since she's been here like this. That wasn't a live stream about her on my other channel. So she's not accustomed to hearing my voice. That's what it is. She's like, Mommy, her stepmommy. Thank you all for your kindness in regards to the distractions, especially since I'm a stream of consciousness speaker, so I have to keep coming back around to what was I talking about? I know I'm talking about summer, but where was I? Oh, yes, I was holding Ronnie Lawson and Detective Pruitt in high disdain. Hi, Roberta's World. Hi, hey, Jude. We're going to try walking around a little bit. I'm only going to stay on. I only wanted to be on about an hour anyway. I have another live stream to do today on my other channel. On Sundays, we go live on Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction, generally speaking, not always, but we go live over there for our animal rescue on Sundays, because generally throughout the week we have received a number of packages, and we like to go live and open them so that those who sent them can see us opening them. So hoping this won't affect the signal. I hope I don't start pixeling out. Oh, what I was going to say about Rags a while ago. She's not exactly, of course. But to me, she looks like what Summer's little puppy, Lucky, might have looked like. Kinda. So Leslie Earhart, the public information officer for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, she told us in a press conference on, I'm going to flip the lens around the other way, walk around the yard, because I look terrible, especially after crying. She told us in a press conference, I believe it was June 16th. Please don't hold me strictly to the date, because I'm taking it off the top of my head. Hi, flies. Hi, the real Gigi. Leslie Earhart of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation told us, I'm pretty sure it was June the 16th of 2021 in the press conference, when asked why Summer's missing and endangered had been elevated to an Amber Alert. Leslie Earhart responded, now this is not verbatim, okay, but you guys know the press conference I'm talking about. Leslie Earhart said it was because of new information they had received. Sometime, hi Victoria, hi Daisy, hi Paula Jones. Sometime on the night, the late evening of June the 15th, law enforcement received new information that elevated Summer Moon Utah Wells to an Amber Alert from missing and endangered child. We do not know what that was. Oh, how I wish that we did. I think that if we knew what that information was, so many questions in the minds of the public would be answered. The very same reason we're not being told what that information is. You feel me? In my opinion, we're not being told what that information is because it is so pertinent to the case. There's a light mist beginning to fall. So here's what we do know. We know Summer Moon Utah Wells has been missing since the 15th of June of 2021. And that's about all we know. That's about all we know. Rags. No bark. No bark. That's her buddy, Mr. Grayson. And she wants to play with Mr. Grayson. The boss doesn't know how to do that because I'm the one that does it. Folks, you have no idea how badly I long for the day for summer. If her parents, if her parents had nothing to do with her disappearance, then I can't even get it out of my mouth. I don't believe for one moment that Candace Bly did not have something to do with this. I have tried and tried and tried to give her the benefit of the doubt somewhere, some way, somehow. But I have a bottom line as a mother and as a grandmother, not as a YouTuber. As a human being with a heart. I cannot give Candace Bly any she was responsible for whatever happened. Even if it was sheer neglect. I despise her. I've never met her. I don't want to meet her. But as a mother and as a grandmother, Candace Bly, you were responsible for Summer Wells on the day she went the day she went missing. No matter what happened, it's your fucking fault. No matter what it was, it's your fault. You either didn't have eyes on her or you are directly responsible. Did you leave her in the truck with the windows rolled up, not feeling good and sick and hot? Her grandma said she wasn't feeling too good. Her grandma Harrer told another YouTuber or somebody that in text, I think, that Summer had said she didn't feel good. If that's true, why didn't you get her medical help? You sons of bitches. Where is Summer Moon Utah Wells? Who knows where she is? I am so sick and tired of you low-life pieces of shit on YouTube and other social media making a three-ring shit show out of this baby's case. You make me fucking puke. Fucking dopeheads, fucking drunks, fucking criminals. Have the audacity to come on social media and talk about Summer Wells or any other missing child. You all disgust me. I hope every fucking one of you ends up in jail for something that you are guilty of. Whether it is harassment and bullying online, whether it is lying to law enforcement, whether it is that you are responsible for the disappearance of Summer Moon Utah Wells, or whether it is you are just a low-life piece of shit with nothing better to do with your time than gear up a motherfucking live stream on YouTube. Viewers, if you want to hear about Summer Wells in her case, you go to the channel called Remain Calm. You go to the channel called Shay's Safe Place. You go to Common Sense True Crime. There are others. But like I said earlier in this live stream, there are very, very few, especially at this point. It's either drama or it's creators attacking other creators, making disparaging remarks, and out fucking lying about each other. Beating dead horses. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Get a fucking life, you idiots. If the shoe fits, wear it. Because this old grandma has had enough of every fucking one of you when it comes to Summer Wells. I fucking mean it. Is there anything I can do about it? No, there's not a damn thing I can do about any of it. They have as much freedom as I do to get up on a YouTube channel and jack their jaws about any fucking thing they want to get up on a YouTube channel and jack their fucking jaws about. As long as they don't violate terms of service and community guidelines. But when they do, you can damn well bet this old bitch is reporting them, and those videos are being taken down because I am getting YouTube emails telling me, thank you for your report. The video you reported has been reviewed and it has been removed. Now I'm on a fucking warpath now with this shit. I've shifted gears on it. I used to ignore them. I need a cigarette. I used to ignore them. And they can say all they want to say about me as a human being on YouTube. And what I say and how I behave on YouTube. But when it comes to Summer Wells and some of the shenanigans that have been pulled on YouTube, I am no longer inactive. When it comes to reporting, do I think I can get channels taken down? No, that's not my goal. I do not want to step on someone else's First Amendment rights if you live in the United States of America. Like I said, you have as much right as I do. But some of you motherfuckers haven't got the intelligence, the wherewithal, the common sense to talk about the things you talk about. So you need to go over to the drama community where you came from and where you fucking belong. Not over here. Not in this community. Not in this segment of YouTube. Where those of us who are responsible and mature do our best to keep things on the level while being raked over the coals by a bunch of pieces of shit like Carl Nichols, Tiffany Marie, and Benny Keys. 3 people who have chosen to spoke on Summer Moon Utah Wells. You guys be the judges of how responsible you think they may have been in doing so. According to Carl Nichols of Enchanted Life Path, Summer Moon Utah Wells is not a real person. Thank you for helping. Now, I apologize. Hi, Sandy Gant. I'm trembling because I'm getting cold. I apologize to the viewing audience for my extreme loss of my temper there. But I apologize only to the viewing audience, not to those that I just mentioned. Hi, Crystal Nicole. So, babies, as you can see right here in this chat, hi, Sweet Tea. If you guys are seeing them before the mods are able to remove them, it's going on right now in this chat room. On a live stream titled October 15th, 2023, Summer Wells. That's the title of this live stream. Her name is in the live stream, and the mods are whack-a-moling trolls. Are those the kind of people you respect? That use weird-ass fake usernames and sock accounts? If they are, may you burn in hell with the rest of the motherfuckers. I know y'all see it just about everywhere. But don't you find it extremely interesting that on a live stream titled Summer Wells, there are assholes in the chat? If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know, then you are definitely on the wrong channel. I know, Real Gigi. I know, honey. Real Gigi, it's taken me, I was so naive when I first came to YouTube. Incredibly naive. Not about life, about YouTube. I'm not naive anymore. And I'm an old, wizened battle axe. Well, Shay, I really did not want to get mad and cuss on the 15th of the month. But when I look down at my chat and I see that my moderators are having to whack-a-mole on a live stream about Summer Wells, people coming in and making sexual remarks about the name of my channel when I'm talking about a missing child. People coming in and making smart-ass remarks about things that have nothing to do with Summer or what you guys are chatting about. Hi, Brown Girl. I know, Sweet Tea. Hi, Poppy Red Mustang. Hi, Ramblin'. Yes, Ramblin' Rome. Yes, Ramblin' Rome. Hey, just me. Nicolina, are you in here, darling? Folks, people can change. Look, before we get off here, let me say this. I made a community post the other day saying that if you have been bullied or harassed by Benny Keys on YouTube, that Nicolina has made contact with the district attorney. Where Benny Keys is currently under pretrial release, as you guys know, wearing an ankle monitor where he cannot even get off of his mommy's porch. Nicolina is trying to help. She's doing more than trying. She actually is helping. Now, one person, understandably so, because of Nick's past, left a comment under that community post. How could I support Nicolina after everything she has done to people? I responded to that commenter. I don't know Nicolina, and I don't know what she's done to people. I know what she's doing now. I know what Traders is doing now. I know that as of May of this year, they're not going real life anymore, and they've made a commitment to not be going real life. They've made a commitment and a shift. Now, we've seen others make commitments that they're going to change. And just like Benny Keys, and just like I always knew he would, he couldn't keep it up because he didn't really change. He just wanted people to think that he had. Well, for as far as I can see, at least back to May of this year, Traders and Nicolina and others associated with them, they have changed, and they're doing good work, in my opinion. Now, you can do what I put in that community post on your own. You don't have to email Nicolina if you don't want to, if you're not comfortable with that. She just wants to help because she's already made the direct contact with the DA. She is willing and has made the commitment to literally travel to Texas, having been asked if she would testify. But if you don't want to use that route, and believe me, what Nicolina is going to do is she's going to give you the proper email address for the district attorney's office in Texas that's dealing with Benny Keys, where you can make your own contact. She's not asking you to use her as a middle person. It's just that she has already established a very strong point of contact and has valid connection with the district attorney there. She only wants to help. If I'm wrong, if the future proves me wrong, then I will come live on this channel and I will eat my words, and I will apologize to every single one of you. But I don't think I'm wrong. But if y'all will look back and be honest with yourselves, I never once said I support Benny Keys. And the only reason I had a wrench on his channel was because I was blocked on that channel. And at the time, Penny, aka Fizzle, aka True Crime Commentary, was his partner. As a matter of fact, as I understand it, it's actually her channel, because he's a ban evader. Okay? The only way Fizzle could make it possible for me to be in that live chat was to give me a wrench, because they could not figure out how to unblock me. Is that valid? Yes, because it's happened on other channels. Cher had to do the same thing. I didn't have a wrench on Benny Keys' channel because I supported him. I had a wrench on Benny Keys' channel because Fizzle gave me one so I could chat. And if I was going to chat in Benny Keys' live chat without getting blocked again, I had to play the game, and that's exactly what I did. And that's exactly what I meant, with some other things that you guys know nothing about, and nor will you know about. When I told you guys not too long ago, I painted these three motherfuckers into a corner exactly where I want them, and now all I have to do is sit back and watch it go down. All right, we need a song, and I need to say this. Summer Moon Utah Wells went missing on the 15th of June of 2021 from her home at 110 Ben Hill Road in the Beech Creek community near Rogersville, Tennessee. Sometime in the early afternoon hours, according to Leslie Earhart, Public Information Officer for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. According to Sheriff Ronnie Lawson of Hawkins County, Tennessee, Summer Wells was last seen by her brothers outside their home. If you or anyone you know has any credible, valid information regarding Summer's disappearance and or her whereabouts, it is vitally important that you call 1-800-TBI-FIND or email tips-to-tbi@tn.gov. The information will be posted in the description below after I end this live stream. Please do not call. And this isn't just coming from me. This is from the TBI. Please do not waste their time and resources with crap you hear on YouTube, read on Facebook, see on Twitter, hear about on TikTok or Instagram or any other social media platform. If I've missed you in chat, I apologize. We've been on almost an hour and a half. I'm getting cold, and I need to charge up my phone to go live later this afternoon on my other channel, where we're very pleasant. And we never cuss. So here we go with a goodbye. I was born an original sinner. I was born from original sin. If I had a dollar bill for all the things I've done, there'd be a mountain of money piled up to my chin. Hey! My mama told me good, my mama told me strong. She said be true to yourself and you can't go wrong. There's just one thing that you must understand. You can fool with your brother, but don't mess with the missionary man. Don't mess with the missionary man. Whoa, a missionary man, he's got God on his side. He's got the saints and apostles backing him up from behind. My guy looks from those Bible books. He's a man with a mission, got a serious style. Don't mess with a missionary man or woman. All right, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here because I have things to do. Please consult the description below after the live stream if you need the phone number and or the email address for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation in relationship to the disappearance of Summer Moon Utah Wells. Please be kind one to another. It's not going to hurt you a single bit. It's not going to cost you one thin dime. And it will come back to you tenfold when you very least expect it. But you need it the very, very most. Now go in peace and never, ever forget Summer Moon Utah Wells. I love you all. And I'll see you the next time. And I'm sorry if I missed you in chat.